Hello, hello, hello. About to get things started on the Bronze Kings reboot. I didn't quite like how things went yesterday, so we're gonna start it over. We're gonna run it back for the one time. Just getting all the last things set up here real quick. Let's come over here. And we're just gonna we're almost ready. And we'll get going here in a second. Boop bop, scoobly doop. Okay, let's do it. And I'll go into the barber shop to go ahead and start our YouTube video from there. So if you did watch yesterday's stream, you'll know that we're playing as the Bronze Kings, the Royces. But we had to change some things. Let's change our look a little bit. That's fine. Scene. That's fine. We'll bring a little Allard. What was that? Is he hiding down there? Oh, I guess he was sitting on a throne. Okay. So we're just getting these last things set up for the little intro we'll do for the YouTube video. I thought those birds on the screen were smudges. Yeah, I was like, oh my god, my screen is terribly dirty. Not too bad. And about to finish the last thing. So my streaming software doesn't let me put like the game in a certain category on YouTube. So I have to wait until I can pop up my YouTube studio and then do it. So that's a bit annoying, but it's really not the end of the world. So we move. We're about to get this going. Why did it not save that? It didn't save. Okay. There we go. I think. Is it good now? We will see. Aha! Perfecto. Perfecto. Okay, here we go. We're about to get into it. Hello, and welcome back to another video. We are taking over as the Bronze Lords of House Royce. Before us, we got Lord Nestor and his son, not Lord yet, soon to be at some point. We got Lord Allard, who's just clapping on the battlefield. Now, this is going to be a little reshoot. If you're watching the YouTube video, ignore this part. If you're watching the stream, we kind of muffed up to start yesterday in terms of messing up the settings. We didn't have the right shatter world on, and we had plagues still on, which I don't play on plagues. I don't play that nonsense. I lived through COVID. I don't need to have it in my game. So we will go ahead and just redo it. we're going to start over here. Let's get on out and show you guys what we're starting with. We have Runestone here, which is going to be a level 5 castle off rip. We love to see it. One of the cool things about Runestone is some of the upgrades. The Bronze Gate, the Jousting Fields, Outer Baileys, the Great Godswood, level 6, Drainage Channels, Blacksmiths. Great to go ahead and just establish some heavy cavalry there. We're not going to do that yet, but we will station our men-at-arms there. So not too bad, not too bad. So of course, as you always want to do when starting a new save, let's go and adjust our council. But first, we have to pick a lifestyle. We'll go with learning. Plus 40 is not too bad. I normally don't play learning lifestyle too much, so I'm not sure what to really expect on this. So it looks like whole of body has been started. That's pretty nice. Learning, fealty, learning. Ooh, had a cough there, excuse me. Just do scholarship focus. Let's be development growth plus 15 learning. Why not? Why not? Sounds good to me. So now we can go in here and adjust our council. Our top learning lifestyle is going to be my Castilian. I always do that. I always pick my the same as me so I can do this bottom option to gain more lifestyle experience. That's what I always do. Let's see. He's not bad, 15, but he does not like us. So let's see if we can sway him. 90%, because it is terrible to have a spy master that hates us. Terrible. That is not what you want. So let's come over to our Chancellor now. Assign John. Not many people like us right now, which is unfortunate. Do we need... Lord Creighton thinks he should be on the council. So I'll probably have to put him right. He kind of stinks, doesn't he? I think we'll have to do this, because he is a powerful vassal, so we don't want him pissed off. And he's terrible too. Lord Robar, are you good at... We'll get... Ooh, 17's not shabby. It's one of our first competent ones. And, you know, we'll keep it like that. I think that's what we're going to start with. So, we are playing on the... So, we are playing on kind of what would be the equivalent of Shattered Kingdoms. If you come out, we're going to be starting on Aegon's Conquest. But, since the default is each kingdom being independent, that's just how it's going to look. We're sworn fealty to the Vale, or the Arryns of the Vale. We got Aegon down here, who unfortunately does not have any dragons. We've got the Trident, we've got the North, we've got everything. We've got it all. So let's see we're going to see what happens with the conquering. We're going to try and gain our independence from the Arryns. We'll probably try and conquer some Gold Town action. With that being said, let's go ahead and start pressing some claims, yeah. Forging some claims, pressing the claims. I'm going to go for the Port of Arryn first, then we're going to go to Gold Town, and then Godswell. Those are the 3 we want to pick up first. And we've also got some land over here. It's a bit unique. We have some vassals in the Fingers, which could be an opportunity to conquer up there. Let's go in here and choose a patron aspect for our religion. If you notice, we have a unique religion. That is the Werewood of the Seven. It's kind of a weird Firstmen old god fusion with the Faith of the Seven. It's not quite either. It's closer to the Faith of the Seven than it is the old gods, and we might even convert to the old gods at some point. And we'll do... I don't want to lower my intrigue. Should we do the Crone? Public Vassal. The Smith. We'll just do the Mother. This is my patron. Patron of the Mother. So we did that. And let's go into marriages. Probably have some marriages we can do. For ourselves, for Allard, for Ysilla, and Dalwyn. That's kind of a silly name. Hey, good afternoon, Sven. How's it hanging? How have you been? Speaking of, let me get this window a little bigger. Ooh, so we're gonna go into the Alliance power. See, we got some high towers to choose from, some oak hearts. The Manderleys aren't too far away. That wouldn't be a bad shout. The Empress, I believe that's the mom of Lord Ronald. We got the Malisters. Now, I wouldn't mind like a Blackwood. We got Winella here, because the Blackwoods are also kind of unique. They follow the old gods down in the Riverlands. So I might pick a Blackwood. Maybe for, because I think he was around that age. So let's go with the Blackwood for you. We'll go with Winella. Winella Blackwood Inferior. It'll be around 3,000 troops, not too bad. Send that proposal for young Dalwyn. For ourselves, I think we'll probably go with that Manderley. And then our son, Allard. I'm going to make him a stewardship build. And then, of course, he will be our guardian, or our ward. Prestige gain. I missed last stream. Oh, don't worry. The last stream was kind of a mess. You didn't miss much. That's why we're kind of reshooting it. But, tell me about your playthrough. What's happening? What's going on? Are you still at Golden Grove? So for Allard Royce here, let's find another match. Monica Valarian, there's some high towers. The Malister, that's a 12 years older. Probably not going to do that one. The Rains are always a good shout. They're pretty powerful. The Tullys. High Lordship of Riverrun, they're not too far either. The Red Wines. The Red Wines are good, but they are really far away. They are all the way at the bottom of Westeros. So I think so. I think we're just going to pick... Because I did want to kind of try and pick houses that aren't... Ooh, a Northern Clanswoman. That'd be kind of neat. Nah, screw it. We're gonna go with... Where'd she go? That Rain girl. If I could find it. There you go. Ella Rain. No, I started as son. Oh, the only son of John Arryn and the ward of Eddard. How did that go? How are things progressing? How is it being the ward of Eddard? Our vassals need positions. Are you good at anything? No. And neither of these guys are good at anything, so they will not be on the council. And we will get started here. We're going to hit the go button on pause, tink that speed up a little bit. Alliance formed with Lord Lucas, excellent. And what we're actually going to do here is we are going to start a feast, playing a feast. This is going to be to gain some, just to boost our opinion with everyone around us. Should we do an honorary guest? I don't think any of these guys... How strong are you? 841? No. Start that feast. We have a lovely time ahead of us. Excellent, excellent. So we got that alliance formed with the Lord of White Harbor. Set to start. Joffrey. Any plans to go and dethrone Joffrey? What do you have what's next in store for you? That sounds pretty fun. So the feast is going well. We got 26 days until it begins. And how's Dorn doing? Is Dorn involved at all in your save? Three days. 3, 2, 1, and here we go. The feasting begins. Welcome, friends. Welcome, friends. Did everything I can't speak. Did everything I could, ensuring that Lord Preston and Master Petter, or Peter, were as far from each other as possible. Or either of these guys vassals, fellow vassal. We're gonna toss out Lord Preston. We want our own vassals to keep a good opinion of us. We don't really mind if the others are getting a little wound up. And I always do this one. I always do the pitch in because I like that gold. What was it? Not my character's nature. Okay, nice. Sporting Joffrey. Not too shabby though. Like playing with the natures, playing like as their traits should. Dorn is now led by Arryn. Very cool. What are the Westerlands up? Are the Westerlands held by like Tommen or Joffrey? Same with what about the Stormlands? And we'll do this middle one, because I always pick that one. Every guest with at least one trait in common with you gains 20 opinion, and you lose 15 stress. Marjorie Tyrell married Arryn's brother. That's funny. Because I'm pretty sure the Tyrells hate the Martells. I'm pretty sure, like, Mace gets all butthurt and, like, uppity when Oberyn comes to King's Landing, I think. But I mean, that really wouldn't be like too surprising, because I think it's more of like, didn't Oberyn hurt Mance's heir, I think? Tyrion is Lord Paramount of the Western, and the Iron Islands are led by Asha. Oh, nice. What are the what are your current plans with it? Anything going further, or just kind of letting things play as they do organically? So we're going to unpause here after the feast. That was a nice feast. Hopefully we'll gain a little more opinion with some people. It looks like it. Maybe not with that guy. He's okay. There we go. That's nice. Which is Isle. Okay, +5. That's nice too. So one of the funny things about the Royces is their vassals. One of their vassals is House Shet, or House Shit. If you come up here, you have House Toilet, or House Toilet. So they have House Toilet and House Shit as their vassals. Which, that is just, and those are, I'm pretty sure those are canon houses. I'm pretty sure Dolores Ed, John's friend at the Night's Watch, is a Toilet. Dolores, or Tollard? He might not be a Tollard. Is he? I'm gonna have to look this up. Because my brain's smooth. Oh no, I'm hitting the wrong buttons. Dolores Ed. Yeah, he's a Tollett. Edison Tollett. And I'm pretty sure the Tollets, while being a noble house, like, they are highborn, they're just super poor. And I'm pretty sure, I don't think Ed was forced to join the Night's Watch. I think he just kind of did. I think. I'm not sure. I need to go back and do a little reread. So we've got Lady Wild, and do we ever marry our daughter off? Ysilla. We'll make her a learner. Go to prestige gain. Let's see what we got around Is that a peak? Or is it... Yeah, it's a peak. I'm not gonna do a peak. Lines power. And just scrolling on down. Alessander Tarth. We'll do that one. You can go off and be a Tarth woman. Trying to unite it. Okay, very nice. Bring them all. That would be a huge kingdom. The north, the Vale, the Riverlands, the Westerlands. That would be massive. And then, oh, one of my daughters married Samuel Tarley's heir. And then we'll get to that land eventually. Oh, nice! Where's that? That's down in... That's like one of the Marcher territories, isn't it? That's like right there, the West March. Right into Dorne. That's a nice little bit of land. So we come back to Runestone. We are still just playing on, and Lady Wyla is pregnant, which is great to see. I have another son on the way. Got 4 pretty strong allies between the 5 of us. What was that, like 3,000, 6,000, 3,000? That was closer to 4, 5,000. Not too shabby. Man, I've got something like stuck in the back of my throat. I'm gonna try and take a sip of coffee here to help clear that issue. So my ultimate goal is to have a council of just my family. That'd be pretty cool to be able to just have an entire council of different like Arryns spread out throughout the realm. That'd be awesome. I guess they wouldn't have to just be Arryns. It could be like the in-laws or like whatever family branch you marry into. That's pretty neat. That is a pretty cool goal. Are you going to try and sneak some over into Essos? Get some pirate errands going? Maybe in the Stepstones? Presents... no. We're going to do it 1 by 1. And one thing we could do too, that is always an option. If you take a pilgrimage up to Winterfell, it'll give you an option to convert to the Old Gods. And when you are playing as the faith of the Old Gods, I believe the religion itself lets you just declare war on people. Because I don't think I can just like come in here and declare war on Old Anchor, because I need to Cassius Belly. Same with like Grimhold. Yeah, I would a Cassius Belly. And actually, while I have some gold, let me go ahead and make some siege equipment. Mangonels. Because I forgot to do that yesterday, and jeez, did that lag my game down. Sweet smiles and little lies. Charming. He's a charming little fella. Not too bad. Married to Ella. If we could mortar Byron. Not a good chance. Probably catch us. Does Goldtown have any strong friends? Does not look like it. The Graftons. He's wounded right now, and his heir is King Ronald. Declare war. Our claims. Okay, so I don't have war declaration prevented. Let's see what our... So it's only on 1. Good. We're going to try and keep it that way. On 1 limited crown authority. My character actually 1v1 Stannis Baratheon and he died. So your character died or Stannis died? Fingers crossed it wasn't... Oh, that'd be stinky for both. Stannis is pretty cool. Stannis the Manus! But it'd probably be worse to have your character go out. Ooh, we are kind of just dragging here. And is Aegon doing anything? You doing any conquering? Doesn't really look like it. No, Stannis. Okay, nice. Nice, nice. Don't want your man's dying. My son, Gilbert. Little Gilbert Royce. We're gonna name him Robar. Ooh. There you go. Oh, Robar Royce. After one of the first not protagonists. One of the early characters in a Game of Thrones. Slain by the White Walkers. And he's sick. Hush now, little baby Rogar. Do not cry. Hopefully you're not gonna kick it. Can I make a fool? Funny thing though, I got knighted by Jaime Lannister. He is the leader of the Kingsguard now. Oh, nice. That's pretty cool though. Getting knighted by Jaime. Is there any other notable names on the Kingsguard? Any other like cool canon characters that are still there? Or like what's Jon up to? If it even spawned in his... Sometimes my Jon Snows spawn in as a girl named Jane Snow. Lord Robert's Wait. So what we're doing here, we're just kind of building our claims up until we're having 3. We got 2 months left on this one. We want the... Can't speak. Port of Arryn. We're going to want Grafton's Holdfast and Osgood Well. Know what that is? Osgood Well? Bronn actually... Oh, nice. Did Bronn end up forming his own house with like the black... Was it like the chain with the green fire on it? Blunder results in claim. Okay. Where's this? Oh, that's quite nice. It's one of the fingers out there. See it done. Fabricate a claim. Last one. Then we'll be attacking Goldtown. 11 months. So we'll just try and stack our gold up a little bit. And honestly, we probably don't need these guys. Right? Because we can just call in a couple. Alright, what is this? The Brackens are pissing around. The High Lord... Oh, that's a pretty big one. We'll accept... So let's pause real quick, and I think we're actually going to dismiss the Bloody Guard. We will raise all. Sounds good. And we'll send them. And that's what it was doing yesterday. I don't want them to disembark. Because how much gold is that? It's 32 gold, and I do not want to spend that. So we're going to have a march through the Vale. And I might even split a few of them off. No, not yet, not yet. There should be quite a bit of fighting over here, I imagine. I wonder if the Vances and the Malisters are going to try and bully the Blackwoods. Because the Brackens are in a few different wars right now. They're fighting over High Heart and... He's defending. I guess he took that or something. I'm not sure. Blackwood and Brackens are always fighting and pissing on each other. What is Jon Snow's the Master at Arms at Rob's court. Oh, that's pretty cool. How many years in are you? Like, how old is everybody? And is he still Jon Snow, or has he been revealed to be anything extra? Get a learning lifestyle perk. Let's go in there and activate that. Restraint. You can embrace celibacy. Plague resistance. Carefree. Minus 20. We're going to do this one. Because our son is our ward and we would like him to gain some additional skills. I think that sounds nice. Okay, so they just got smacked. They just got eaten up by that Bracken host. Not the Brackens, the Malister host. Which is definitely what we want to see. Also, Ramsay Bolton got banished by Eddard. Nice. Did he get sent to the Night's Watch, I'm guessing, instead of Essos? He is still about. Okay, nice. I wonder if you would be able to like find a secret on him, reveal it, if you ever wanted to. So what we don't want to do is fight that big Malister host. That is not what we want to do. So we're going to come up here and we're going to just kind of stick it out with the Blackwoods. And we will send a portion of our men home, because they're only at 2,000. So we'll probably split this in half when we get in friendly land. Send some of them home, so we're not just losing money, so we can still try and gain some. Because we will have that claim to try and do here in a few months, and we don't want to just send ourselves into some massive debt. So that is why I might try and siege one of these castles. Anything worth 6? No, not really. Yeah, so we'll just come over here to like the Waspwood. We'll move and then we'll split the army in half. Yeah, we'll send those guys. We'll just... wait. That's not what I wanted. Send them on back. We'll split them in half again. Whatever. Okay, a Liberty War. Go deal with them. Go fight these guys for us. I think. We're at 3,000, 2,000, that'll be around 5. Let's see if I get one. Present my claim. I'm in debt, that's fine. And we'll see how it goes. We're starting to win, We don't have any men at arms. It's just our poor peasant levies throwing themselves. Well, it should be fine, I think. We're going to take some big losses. So are they. Enemy combatants captured. Can we ransom you, please? For 30. We will absolutely take that. We're going to merge them together. That'll help bring us out of... start to bring us out of debt a little bit. And now, are there any of these places worth sieging? I think we'll just go into Bigglestone. Which is a funny name. And what is our boy Sven saying? I'm like almost 40 years in. Oh, nice. I feel like that's a pretty nice time in, because you still got some of those characters that you know from like the show and stuff, but things have developed enough on their own to kind of like give them your own unique story. And then, what else? Oh, and Shireen is my maester now. Oh, wait. I didn't even know that they could, she could be a maester. That's pretty cool, though. That's pretty cool how a bunch of canon characters are still prevalent in, around. Let's go in here and try and help these Blackwoods. I should have moved a little quicker, I think. Are we going to get there in time? I think so. 5,000 men. Come on, yeah. Here we go. Just our peasant force of about 5,000. That siege should wrap up here before too long, bringing us out of debt as well. So that war is over. And what we're going to do is we're actually going to ransom him. So be it. Did we get it off in time? It doesn't look like it. He was able to be released. Let's merge these guys back together. We're not taking any... Come down here, see if we can catch these Brackens. Doesn't look like it. We're at plus 12. We're trying to get that that smaller army in there quick, so we can run at them. Now these guys are kind of a problem, I think. Should we try and go and just siege Southstone? What do we want to do here? We could send a portion of these guys home, which is what I think we're going to do. Why did that... That was a really dumb split. Split in half. Why? Okay, it's not quite splitting in half. Merge, whatever. We'll just merge them back together. I've seen Tyrion as a maester before as well, so it didn't surprise me. Just this one didn't, because I did murder her. Oh, yeah, that is true. I forgot that you took Stannis out. Does that really... Is she not a fan of you? Or is everything kind of cool between y'all? How's that going? Can I just come, like, that way? Repay loan decision to repay the loan. I'm not that desperate. Get out of here. That nonsense. Now will it work? Nope. Okay, so they're replenishing a little. And let's just come down here and try and... Can I not just cross the river right there? Guess not. That's alright. Send that proposal, get them married. And I'm tired of being in this war. Can we come and just siege Southstone? I think that's what we'll do. Hopefully these Malister buttholes don't interfere. So no, she's at plus 65 opinion. If I could let her marry one of my sons. Oh yeah, because I guess she's a maester and they're not allowed to wed. "21 months, so we'll go that. We'll join up on the hunt. I don't think we... Yeah. We didn't get there in time. Oops. Decline. That's unfortunate. No, she's at plus 65 opinion. If I could marry her. Are there any other canon characters around still kicking? Was that also fun fact in my game? Tommen died. He jumped out of the... he threw himself out the... He went skydiving without a parachute. Had to connect himself to the Seven's Wi-Fi. After his mom killed his girl. So what are they doing? They're running up here. It's only 515 Brackens left. They're gonna run on by us. They might come and try and relieve the ravishment. They might try and attack us just because we're sieging their home. Who knows? The AI can be a bit silly sometimes, but we're just going to try and wrap this war up. The Age of the World. I've been studying the ancient religious texts and the writings and scholars, and they all seem to agree that the long night came again 21,000 years, but my calculations are less than a century away. However, my Septon Garant urges me to keep it to myself. Which one gets me learning lifestyle? A reasonable point. Because our Septon is pretty important to us. So we're going to need... And I'm going to go with open-minded. Add some cultural acceptance, which is pretty good, I think. This will be nice when we siege, when we take that. It'll be 36 loot that'll pull us right out of debt. Cersei and Robert and Bran of Tarth all died of green fever. Do you play with plagues on? Do you... I personally do not. Melisandre got burned at the stake by Joffrey. Was that before or after Stannis? You whacked Stannis. Got burned at the stake. That's funny. That's what she gets. The red woman getting a little taste of her. As I said, this stays nuts. Yeah, it sounds like it. Sounds like the heads are rolling. It sounds like a pretty cool time. Take your music elsewhere. After. Stannis wasn't there to have her back anymore, I guess. Was this the... Did you start in... Which start date did you do? I'm getting 9 Penny Kings? If it was Lord Jon's son? I'm not sure what it would... I don't know. So, only 2 months left on the Siege of Stone Harbor. Siege event in 8 days. We'll see what happens. Doesn't look like anything too exciting. Growing strong, Robar is no longer sick. We love it. Good for our young son. Prestige gain, anybody for him? We could go with another Reign. Wayfarer's Roost, Bethany Blackwood. There's the Swan Girl, a Tully. Florence, some Lantels, which are Lannister side branches. Here we go. Taking some prisoners. Uh-oh. Well, they're gonna get wiped out, but that's not our problem. What we are gonna do is just start marching on down. That way this war should end here in a second. There it is. Disband all. Ally shared 300. What did I get? 300. And plus 100 opinion with Lord Blackwood. Did he gain some new territory or something? Doesn't even really look like it. Doesn't look like he really gained that much. Maybe he did get this little piece. I think that was previously owned by Southstone. And they're still fighting in a war. Robert's rebellion, the Dane guy, I can't remember his name, who's a knight, got slain by... Oh, Arthur Dane. He got slain by... Okay, so that's still pretty lore accurate. That's pretty funny. A little Howland, a little frog eater, taking him down. Robert is convinced we gain 75 prestige from that. And we're going to stack our goal up a little bit. We have a nephew with a little bit of Blackwood blood in him, Rickard. I think Rickard's a pretty good name for him. So we will make him a fighter. Relationship guardian. You can immediately come into... Let's see who our best fighters are. You can do your mother. She's not too shabby. Pay your ransom. Accept. I'm not sure who that Barbara was. Maybe his mistress or something. We're up to 70 gold, which isn't too bad. We're just going to stack that up. Actually, no, we're not. We're going to declare our war. Are we back to full? Essentially. So let's declare war. Our claims. 135 prestige. Not bad at all. We're going to pause it. Come over here, and we will raise all of our armies. And we'll call in a couple allies. I think we'll call in the Manderleys. Call to war. And why not? We'll call in the Tarthmen. Call to war. Come on, come on, come on. Now, we're going to go straight to Grafton's Holdfast and put it under siege. The Graftons are coming this way. They've got around 4,500 men, which is nothing compared to what we have. Our liege's regent has changed. Interesting. Someone was captured. Okay, so they are going to try and siege the Man Few Letters. Runestone is under siege. So let's immediately go and relieve them. We'll get that defender bonus and stuff. And by the time we fight them, there should probably be some allies showing up, I would think. Yep, we got some mermen showing up. And are we going to catch them? No. They are too quick for us. There we go. Got them right there. Be nice if we could just, like, capture a Grafton right off rip. In the war immediately. Come on. Aw. Did that just kill the whole stack? Oh. No, they just haven't ran away. I was like, oh my gosh. I really thought that took that whole stack out. For some reason. Barrison died of old age. Let me know the character you want to know something about. What's Euron up to? Euron and Tormund. What are those fellas up to? They always get into some crazy things. Tormund might not be around. Or Euron. Is Euron even? Yeah, he said Robert's Rebellion. So we're going to siege Grafton's hold fast. Should only take 17 months. Graftons are getting fought by the Danes up here. Not the Danes, the Tarthmen. I can't speak. Doing good there. Scent running. We're just sieging there. Hold fast with our 6,000 men. It should not take too long. We're already at 50% war score. On our journey to reestablish the Bronze Kings. So we'll try and take these, and then after finishing up down here in Goldtown, we're going to try and expand into the fingers. I want to try and grab all the fingers and the sisters. So they're coming back in, coming back around for another pass. Got 12 months left on the besieging. Where are they going? They're probably heading into... Oh, I thought they were going to head into our territory. Doesn't look like it. 8 months. Look, I think a hole in the wall or something happened. And they're just standing there. Maybe they're trying to regain some troops. Not sure, not sure. Alright, Allard gained his stewardship by 1. We'd love to see that. How much longer? 7 months, 7 months. Should be a fight coming up here. Vardis. No. I don't want no Vardis taking over for my son. What do I look like? He was slain in combat by Lord Lyman Vickery. Oh, nice. I think that's like a rain. The Vickeries are like one you can use to turn into like refound the House Rings. Enemy combatants captured. Excellent. Are we still sieging? Or are we standing still? 28 days. Down 41, that's fine. You are going to the wall, Perrin. We'll get all of you guys out of here. And that'll be the war. That was nice and quick. We will enforce our demands. Ooh, ooh, ooh. Disband all our troops, and look at that. That's a nice chunk of new territory. And can I usurp that? Requires 250, not yet. It's nice to meet you. We could definitely... Lord Tullet, you're out of here, buddy. Oh, it's 27. Great googly moogly. There you go. So that's 3. Good. The mountain is still alive, but Sandor got assassinated. That's funny. She's crossing off some people on her list. Does Arya have any other kills that you can see? That's what we got. We got this one, our guardian for our daughter Ysilla. Give her to Winella Blackwood. What else? What else? Disabled building and Lordship of Goldtown. We'll have to form that duchy here before too long. Let's increase control in Godswell. It'll take 9 years. Sheesh. Convert faith in county, and we will try and convert the faith in county in Goldtown. Away from faith of the 7 to weirwood of the 7. Ransom was paid 100, 257, so I think that's actually enough to form the High Ship of Goldtown. So we've got 2 High Lordships. You become the culture head for Lower Valeman culture. Excellent. Let's see what that entails. Stalwart defenders. Chivalry. Argarian. Strong believers. Trying to establish a tradition here before too long. And our guy died. Lord Sellard, you're in there. Okay, and we were granted a vassal. He granted us Alistair of Keir. Since we formed the High Lordship of Goldtown. That's not too shabby. So now, who is this? Lord Dalwyn. Well, that's cool that he gave us that vassal over there. She also got Pain. Sir Ilan bit the dust from Arya. What about, I'm trying to think of some other characters. She's gonna get him. She's gonna kill the undead man. What's, What about any of the Targaryens? Any, anything happen after their invasion? Probably just got put down, I'm guessing. So we've got Runestone, we've got the High Lordship of Runestone, we've got the High Lordship of Goldtown, and we are cruising. We do have a claim on this not the High Lordship, on this Lordship of Longmoor. Okay, Lord Dalwyn of Etterbill is our vassal now. Okay, so that's a nice chunk right there. He's given us another. Courage. I gained 100 piety. Gained a faction against us. Any other members? Does not look like it, but we will be appointing this guy as the leader of a 100-man army and sitting him at a death wall. I don't need that nonsense from him. Aemon is the only Targaryen left. Oh, no Viserys and Daenerys. Was there ever like a Phagon invasion? My daughter Shireen is born. Shireen Royce. Shireen? That's a weird way to... That's one way to spell Shireen, I guess. Well, we'll name her... Little Goldie. Ooh, not yet. It could still happen. Sometimes I've seen it where he invades when he's like 100 something for some reason. Like sometimes they wait so long. I don't know like what it is in the game that like triggers it. So I think kind of just building our gold up here. Oh no, Shreen just kicked it. Died of a seizure. That sucks. You're gonna have to find a new maester to bring in. Whatever happened to the Great John Umber of Last Hearth up in the north? So right now we're kind of just letting the gold increase. We've got this claim on Midlore, and I thought we had one over here. So do I have two on? No, it does not appear that way. Lady Violet, the Black Mermaid of Runestone. She's sadistic. She's patient and sadistic. Hopefully she doesn't try and take out our son, Allard, since she's a bit sadistic. In prison. Can I have him? Oh, he drowned. Uh-oh. Or I guess Lord Davos Seaworth. Nickname was the Onion Knight. Good. As it should be, the Onion Knights. Reliever of sieges. So we are slowly reduced by 93% due to low county control. That's terrible. So what we're going to try and do... Oh, we can hire a harbor master. Perfect. We'll add Donald. That'll give us a tiny little boost on domain taxes. Teeny tiny, nothing huge. And we will come on down here and we're going to hire it. Should we hire a seneschal? That'll increase us a little bit each month, so I think we will. We'll give it to Donald. He can be our seneschal and our harbor master. He's making some money off us. What's going on over here? Lord Wallace of the Lord Wallace the Effeminate of Iron Oaks, and the Hearthome's claim on the banner. Food is always a joy. Impatient. And it's time to bust out the famous CK3 trait wiki. CK3 trait wiki. I need a theme song for that. Trait wiki, or like a soundboard cue. Food is always a joy. We're not keeping gluttonous. Impatient. I don't think that one's too bad. Right? Right? Let's see. Calm, chat. And what was the last one? Shy. I hate shy. So we're probably going to do impatient. Lose learning plus monthly prestige. Yeah, we'll do impatient. That seems to be the best option out of all the options that we have. Okay, we're going to try and go on this hunt. We weren't able to make it last time. And what we always like to do, we like to customize our route afterwards. We're going to see if we can visit a few places. See if we can come up here. It's the Bloody Gates. To the Eyrie. We'll visit them all. Get those, get those. Is there anyone else we can visit on the way home? Why not? We'll come through Gulltown. And I think that'll do us. Join the hunt. Hopefully we make it in time. Or we won't be able to visit all our stops. Hold on, what if it's poisonous? Let Robar eat it. Yeah, we'll let him eat it. Soon, soon, soon. If I had to start over, I would start in the gold tooth. Ooh, that'd be cool. Doing like a custom character in the gold tooth, going from 0 to hero, making 40. Oh, that's not too shabby. 45 gold a month. Heck yeah. Bringing in that cheddar. Get back on your horse. We're going to try and up that success chance. It's only at 43, 46. Must keep up with appearances. Ooh, why do I care? That's right. We're going to get that pressed rose. Bit of fertility and a tiny bit of prestige boost. Let's go. We're engaging in the hunt. And we're going to go ahead and unlock this perk. Scientific. Because the golden tooth... Oh, I didn't know that. The golden tooth has the best mine. The damn thing is gone. Oh, I bet if you did like a custom character stewardship build... Where is the gold tooth? It's... Is that part of the crag? It's like somewhere up here, isn't it? Oh, the crag is the crag. Golden Hills? I don't know. It's somewhere around in the Westerlands. That's pretty cool though. I didn't know it had the best mine. Is that like a custom building? Gain the hunter trait. Excellent. Let's leave this adventure behind. Finishing that hunt. Oh, and I forgot to point out earlier, but I just was reminded when I saw my character, but we do have a Valyrian steel sword lamentation. How is it? Oh, it's right there. The golden tooth. I was looking in the wrong spot. Mines of the Tooth. Oh, +2 a month. +20. Ooh. Ooh. We might be doing a gold tooth though one at some point too. That looks fun. I like playing as rich characters. Like playing as the red wines down here is really fun. Taking over all the arbor, upgrading everything, and just getting as rich as you can. It's pretty fun. They have a cool culture too that kind of helps with that. The Vineman culture. Let's come in here to innovations. What are we working on? Plate armor. Windmills, no. Guilds. Yeah, let's focus on guilds. That'll give everybody a new building spot. +1. It's just a bit of mold. Nature will provide. Come on. Only +4% chance of death. Visited the Eyrie. That was a ton of different learning lifestyle points there. That was great. I think I know a cure. Who is this? Is he important? Daramond. He's kind of shaking. He's sick. He's a good fighter and a we'll let him rest. We're already on the way home. Oh, that is a great shout. That's pretty cool. Our boy Sven said if you press the plus button and like go and change the filter on the map, you can see all the different custom buildings. Oh, wow. Hey, the more you know. That is pretty cool. What is it? Is that... Oh, no, it's land sept. Remains of the Giants of the Reach. Huh. That is pretty sweet. That'd be a nice way to focus, find some, I like Gaston Gray. It's a little penal colony. That's pretty cool, though. Thank you for pointing that out. Yeah, I never knew that. Like, I knew you could come on here and, like, change the different filters and stuff, like the terrains, but I guess I just never paid attention enough to see that. I think the 7 who are one. Development's kind of meh. We're pretty developed for the Vale. Some feudal governments. Some feudal. And we'll go back to the default. In the Traveler trait, excellent. Visited Runestone. Visited Bronze Gates. We gained some nice traits. The Hunter trait, +1 prowess, stress loss, and opinion of Hunter characters +10. That is just the first stage of the Hunter trait. Then the Traveler trait, +1 diplomacy, and there will be a few more things on there to add. Regency ended. Kind of just cruising. Let's see what's happening in the Iron Oaks War. They are losing against Hearthstone. Should we declare war? Or should we try and start building up some? Does the Port of Arryn have all its things constructed? It sure does. And I already know Runestone is going to. Scrafton's Hold Fast. It sure does too. Heavy infantry. Wonder if our heavy infantry would do better. Oh, forgot that we disabled them. Oops. Yes, I'll do that. I'll let him go off and be a knight. I think that's a good idea. Low control in counties. Yes, that's why we hired the Seneschal. Okay, Lord Nestor the Noble. That's not too shabby. I could get used to that. +30 opinion with everyone, and I think we got a bit of prestige gain for that, which is nice. Firewood of the 7. Establish tradition. Any tradition we can establish? Doesn't look like castle keepers. City keepers. No. Esteemed hospitality. No, I don't think so. The list shall tremble. Let's go and participate. We've been invited to a tourney at the Red Fort, which is up here, I believe. Maybe not. Was that right there? Oh, they're literally right next to us. I'm a fool. Watch every joust with the keen eye. Robb Stark gained the Adulterer trait. Uh-oh. Who is he messing around with? The excitement is palpable. 13 against 12. We're not going to bet on that one. Thrilling tilt. 17 prowess against 23. This guy. Oh, and he was knocked. He was killed. Wonder how much of an accident that really was. Warwick against Ober. 14 and against 16. There we go. Lord Dowan, one of our vassals, against another one of our vassals. Lord Allen of the Etchings, the masked knight. And he takes it. $18 against 19. And I hope Roderick get Iron Wrath back. Who'd the Foresters lose their lands to? What was the cause of that conniption? Ooh, wait, what time is it? When do Liverpool play? At today. At 1, okay. So I'm probably gonna stream until, what time is it? Okay, oh, it's plenty of time. It's only 11. It's only 11. The White Hills. But don't the Foresters and the White Hills have like a blood feud, don't they? Should we bet on ourselves? I think so. Lord Nestor. He looks exciting. Follow you, fool. Victory is mine. Look at that. A little bit of prestige, a little bit of gold. We don't mind that. The excitement is palpable. It's a thrilling tilt. So our counselor died, and it appears that someone else died. Oh, she's been in our dungeon for a while. And we're going to bet on ourselves again. Lord Nestor looks like the likelier winner. Not ideal. And we get knocked. We lose some gold, we lose some prestige. So we're going to move this for a sec, because I'm going to go ahead and just banish her to Essos. Try and get that gold from her. Jon Snow's in my court now. Oh, nice. Are you going to give him a position or anything? Master Conrad. Oh, the Red Corey. This is a big boy, Lord Yon. He's a stout man. I think we need to assign a new Chancellor after this guy's kicked it. And let's assign John. He was our Chancellor very briefly for one point before we fired him for a noble Chancellor. It was a thrilling tilt. 15 versus 19. The excitement is palpable. I agree. We're just going to keep on skipping through here. Did he just win? Oh no. It was a thrilling tilt. I'm going to need to go turn my air conditioning on here in a sec. It's getting a little toasty inside, so let's see. This guy won. Lord Andrin. Lindhorn. The long road home awaits us. That's not our house. I'm used to going back to the Driftmark. Got a runestone. We are chilling. Looking good. King Ronald took my place as culture head, did he? Oh, did he? He's a lower Valeman too, I guess. What are they doing up here? Are they still fighting? 56. The Waynewoods. How much do you have? He's got a couple friends, though. Like the Malcolms. What's Grimhold doing? Do they have any friends? He's just a guest. Oh, well. Oh, just visiting? He's just stopping on in? Yes. We do not have any good alliances or friends. I'm trying to think of what to do next so we're not just kind of sitting here. My wife is pregnant. Excellent. Pious night at the theater. I saw a chance to gain learning lifestyle, so I take it. I could write better than that. I agree. That was terrible. Terrible, terrible. I have some critiques I'd like to point out. My brother's time to shine. He will attempt to outperform someone using my diplomacy skills. So whatever that means. Perhaps playing is not for me. Oops. I'll lose a bit of piety. So let's come in here, and we will meditate at a werewood. The trees call to me. We'll go for calm. Trying to reduce some stress, which I think we just successfully did. Then let's pause. And let's try and get over to Lord Donald's hunt. It's only 6 days to get over there. It's a good thing we paused. So we will go ahead and do that. I hope it goes well. And we'll station our mangonels at Runestone. We should let him rest and fully recover. Why not? Let's hurry, let's hurry. Can we try and get there? We are behind schedule. I don't think we're going to get there in time. We're pretty slow, and it's disappointing. Too late. That's a shame. But what are you going to do? You can't really do too much about it when you're just a little bit of a slowpoke. So we're going to come back on down to Runestone. Lack of sheriffs, that's not good. Regency has ended. It's all nonsense. We could get cynical, content, humble. We'll go with humble, I think. Erie by itself is giving me 8.7 gold a month. Oh, nice! That's more than I'm getting right now from all my territories. Lord Terrence died of cancer. Ooh. R.I.P. to a real one, I think. Increase that county development efficiency. We'll come in here and add a new admiral. Yep, Lord Damon, you seem great, and we'll... Can we swap you two? 23 months, that'll just speed that up a little. Let's do this. And then trade. Okay, my son, Albert. We'll name him... Do we already have a Waymar? Albert Royce. We'll name him Rob. Rob. Spouse divide and conquer. There you go. That has 2 members. These guys cannot, or no, this guy cannot join the faction. Interesting. So it's, I believe, the Coldwater Man and another plotting against me. Well, they're not necessarily plotting; they're just in a faction. Which I don't know if that's any better. At least they're out in the open about it. So I guess it is a little better. Lord Royce increased his stewardship by 1. Excellent, my young lad. 10 stewardship at 12. Not too shabby. He's a squire. And your brother is the head, isn't he? Why can we not? I bet they need to be married. Once they're married up, I think we'll form an alliance again with Castamere. I have twice as much truth in the Iron Throne. I can easily take it. Something for the future generations. They could snag that away from Joffrey. Take his throne. Put the Arryns on the throne as they want to be, as John was probably plotting in real life. Not in real life. in the books. So our Alliance with Old Harbor has expired. And we will immediately negotiate alliance with Lord Damon. Or Lord Damon. Get that alliance right back immediately. Do you have a favorite house, Sven? I think Jon Arryn was a very interesting character. I agree too. I think he's a very underrated schemer. I think that while like before the events of the book started, I think him and Stannis were kind of up to a bit of scheming that's kind of, I don't know if it's not focused on enough, but what is that? The faction. Your acquaintance Lady Marley created the faction to install Lady Marley, the sisters on the mountain. What? That is crazy. But I think he was planning to probably marry Shireen and Robert, and at that point, Shireen would have been. There was a weird. My favorite house is Stark, but I got a soft spot for Hightower. Oh, nice. The Hightowers are pretty cool too. But I think they were doing a bit of plotting because Robert named Stannis as his heir, and then that heir by naming him Lord of Dragonstone, and then that heir would have been Shireen, but I think Shireen's younger. I don't know. I think they were up to a bit of plotting and stuff beforehand. Before like a Game of Thrones kicked off. But yeah, House Stark is pretty lit too. The Kings of the North. Do you have a specific favorite one? What are they doing down here? Are they still squabbling? Also, I can't remember why Robert attacked Arryns. Was it because Lyanna got kidnapped? I think that was part of the reason. We'll accept that. But it was also because Ned and Robert were over in the Vale. They were wards of Jon Arryn. And after the Mad King executed Rickard and Brandon Stark, he called for Robert and Ned's heads, and Jon Arryn refused to send them to execute him and send them to the king. So then Jon Arryn raised his banners, and in result that kind of resulted in Ned and Robert raising their banners. But then they had to kind of like get out of the Vale. They went down and fought, like the first battle was in Grafton's Holdfast. They fought down there, and then they kind of bounced out. Like Ned took a ship up and was smuggled through the Sisters and through White Harbor and raised his host in the north. And then Robert came, and I don't know if he took a ship or not. I assume so, because this would be a terrible. Yeah, if he went to the Grafton's Holdfast, he definitely did. Did you ask for my favorite Stark? Yes. But yeah, he just took a boat down and did Stormlands, did his battling. Let's get unpaused. The war against the tyranny of King Ronald. Should I offer to join? You join the war. Let's raise some troops up. We can go in a fight. Someone is plotting to kill Winella, my Blackwood sister-in-law. Child of my dynasty. Dalwyn has a smart. Okay, she's intelligent. She's quick. Alyssa Royce. We'll name her Miranda. I think there's a Miranda Royce. I think she's friends with Sansa in the books currently. That rings a bell. I think that Sansa. Actually, I find her story. Sansa does have a pretty cool story with her growth, like especially some of the early chapters. Just talking about like the books, like they're kind of a bore to read because George is pretty good at writing like a younger girl's perspective, and it's just like her kind of interpretation of the world around her is pretty interesting. Throw him in jail. It's pretty cool to just have that perspective. It's a very different read, I think. But also, she goes through some crazy growth with her between all she goes through. That is and that's a pretty cool choice too, because not a lot of people would probably pick her as their favorite. A lot of people get annoyed by Sansa. That's pretty nice. That's a cool perspective. So we'll hit this host over here, give him a little slapping, and we captured him. That was really easy. Wonder if we'll get some pretty much like free prestige from this since we took that guy. Let's see. If you had to give her CK3 traits and physical traits, what would it be? Let's see. Humble, just, callous. I think after a while she would probably have callous between everything she's been through. Rowdy, diligent, content. She probably would have... We'll go on this hunt. One of the like beauty modifiers. I'm not sure which one. Let's go in here and look. She would probably have the middle one. I don't have anyone with it, but probably have like one of like the middle beauty trait modifier, if not the top one. I think she's described as being very pretty. What else? In the beginning, like when she's a kid, I would give her the trusting trait, but I don't know if she still is necessarily trusting. Chaste, stubborn, gregarious. Gregarious would be a good one for her. She knows very well how to talk with people. She does like kind of the courtly women role, you could say, very well. Like she knows what to say to the lords, the knights, to kind of appease them, to kind of like she plays Herald the Heir very well after he's kind of a dick to her. So I think probably gregarious would be a good one for her. Authoritative, no. Maybe paranoid. I'm trying to think of some. It's been a while since I've read a Sansa POV chapter. Running behind schedule. We always miss. These mountains are tough to get through. They need to send us a invite a little earlier. Throw them in jail. We do have a couple prisoners, don't we? Lord Alistair. Can I banish you? Yeah, you're going to the Night's Watch, buddy. Simon. Banish. Royce Greatstar. That is something. He's a holy brother. You are also going to the Night's Watch. All of you. I would give her arrogant later. That's a good shout too. Especially with some of her opinions towards like some of her thoughts towards John and some of the other. Yeah, like John's super easy. Brave, just, honorable, honest. And a lot of those you could kind of give to Rob, like brave, just, honest, honorable. I know, honestly though, based off the books, I don't know if I would give John honest. I think I might swap honest out for callous, because some of once he becomes Lord Commander, he makes some pretty tough decisions with Mance's baby and Gilly's baby. And there was a few other ones where he's not afraid, compared to like the show counterpart, he's not really afraid to bend the truth a little. Like in the show, it's depicted as he literally cannot tell a lie in that one scene with Cersei. Like, it's against him to tell a lie. But we'll do that middle one. It's honest. Is swap for that's a good one too. That's probably a good shout. Swap honest for authoritative with Robb. And I think we actually inherited that guy's land after we banished him. So we will grant it to somebody. Dalwyn, I do not like landing our brothers, so we'll give it to Darren Greyfair. We'll grant him the Lordship of Kier. Available perks, scholarship circles. Excellent, excellent. And we will come down here and we will construct a new holding. Construct a castle. But as I was saying, like, there's a few things that John does. He's, like, his show count, he literally cannot lie. Like, that is very true. But he's a bit more of a schemer. He's a bit more pragmatic, I think, in the books. Arya is stubborn, vengeful, and calm. And she's probably... stubborn, yeah, that probably... Is she... I feel like you could probably give her like a darker... just... Would you say she's just? She does have a... I don't know if she has her own sense of justice. I don't know if it would be the just trait that you could consider. Port of Arryn, Grafton's hold fast, and we are about to convert that culture actually, which is very nice. The list shall tremble will join that tournament. That's why. Oh yeah, that is true. That's why she's vengeful. I don't know why. When I was thinking, I wanted to associate like a trait with the list, and that would exactly be vengeful. So we'll join the tournament. We'll see how it's going. Maybe cynical. Maybe that because she doesn't have a great outlook on some things. But then in some ways, I don't know, it's been a while. Watch every joust with the keen eye. Let's get into it. This is Tournament of Longbow Hills. Right up here, I think. Excitement is palpable. That guy is a big old pink armor. So a thrilling tilt. Lord Courtney of Darkheit wins it. Cold water burn. Little oxymoron there. Oh, psh. Let's bet on you, Lord Colin. He has 3 prowess. What? That's crazy. I don't even know if prowess is what determines tournaments. I think it's random. Oh, we're terrible. We got beat in the first round. We lost our money. Lost some money. Let's see if we can get it back, though. That's the best part about gambling. You're never down until you're out. Master Ellis. I think he's got it. He sure does. We'll start to get a little bit of gold back. What traits would you give Gilly? 16 against 14. I think we'll stay out of that one. It was a thrilling tilt. Master Petter, 18 against 17. It was a thrilling tilt, I agree. 6 against 19, and let's go with 19. Lord Ben of Sutton Islands. It was a thrilling tilt. The excitement is palpable. And I sometimes just like go on autopilot during these tournaments. I'll be like talking and then just the clicks take over and I just start auto-clicking. $21 versus 19. Oh, this is too good. Let's see if Ben can do it here. Nope. Lord Hungerford. That's pretty cool. Pretty cool sigil right there. It's a thrilling tilt to Iron Oak. Oh, Linderley. That's not the Iron Oaks. Bunch of snakes on there or something. That's kind of cool. I don't know if I've seen one like that. Bunch of green snakes on a black field. The Hungerford, man. I hope he can get it now. We're just gonna save our gold. We're not the best at gambling on this. It was a thrilling tilt. Excitement is palpable. Thrilling tilt, I agree. That was a good time. That was a good time. Man, it's a pretty big tournament. I didn't think it'd be quite this large. Alright, Lord Courtney of Dark Height wins. Lord of Vardis hosted a great tournament. That was nice. We didn't do quite too well. Didn't do as well as we wanted, but that's alright. Ooh, it's getting a little toasty in my room here. See my room and boom, boom, boom. Decisions, decisions. Should we meditate at the weirwood? Let's see if we can get the dog. The blessing of the divine. Gain 50 piety. So let's come in here. We'll tell that to notify us when that's available again. And we're gonna keep spamming that because I want to try and get the dog. There's just been. Oh, has there a dev diary for a Game of Thrones released? I'm gonna check that out. Is it another dragon one? I think the last one was like a dragon related one, wasn't it? Let's check that out. Ba ba ba. A dragon's character, okay. Very cool. It's on the Reddit and it's the number third one. I'll have to give that a little read after this, after the stream. I'm looking at it right now. Type in later. Oh. Okay, so I think they have like a bunch of traits for him and stuff. That's pretty cool. Pack versus... Oh, that's pretty neat. They're doing a really good job on the dragon. Like, the designs of them look pretty cool. How there's like 3 different colors. It looks like you'll be able to customize them really nice. They're doing an awesome job with them. I think it'll probably come out around this time next month. I think they were saying. That's pretty cool. I think they will. I think they'll probably add it here soon. I imagine the next update will probably be Bravos. not Bravos, but like it'll have a bit more land to it as well. I want them to add the summer islands down here. I think that'd be like a pretty easy way to just add like some extra territories. Who knows? I also don't know anything about, because like I don't think you'd have to do it like too involved. Like you wouldn't have to do too many event stuff down here. But who knows? Who knows? Put that on pause. Yeah, I'm gonna read that dev diary when I get off here in probably 30-ish minutes, maybe. We'll see. Dragons. You can have oh, see, oh, and you can just do like your own dragon breeding. That's pretty cool. That should be pretty cool. That's gonna be sick when those come out. The dragon game needs dragons. I think my first playthrough with the dragons will probably be an attempted Valarian dragon rider run, trying to get my hands on some eggs. What is this? Can we go into our realm here? Can we upgrade anything at the port of Arryn? Grafton's Holdfast, just the Baileys, so I think we're going to ignore that for now. Did that ever convert to culture? He did! Or convert to faith. So I think we're probably trying to get a few more of these finger territories. Let's go for this one. Throw him in the jail. See ya at the watch, buddy. Adios. And was that the Tollet Lord? Well, I guess the Tollets aren't going to be a thing anymore. It's nuts, man. Can you imagine with the new DLC coming where you can play landless? That would be pretty cool to just be like playing as like Dunk. Just being able to roam around like a certain region and stuff. I'm pretty interested to see like how that'll actually play, you know? Because like this game is such a... like it just revolves around like having land. But it would be pretty cool to be like a roaming Dragon Knight just fighting in different wars and stuff until you eventually get given land or something. Starting your own Zero to Hero dynasty. Playing as like the bastard son of some random Targaryen. Lordship of Grey Glen. I guess we'll build something here and hand it on out. Grant 2. What ideas do you have about the new territory? Way more wit? Why not? Big bearded man. Neighboring. Okay, so that's finally over. Oh my gosh. Oh, they're not that. Oh, but they were just fighting War 2. I can find the entertainers we need. Whatever. I'll spend a bit of prestige. I don't mind that. Do not mind it. At least we tried our best. Gain a little opinion of each other. A little triangle of opinion gain. Are we even going to make it? Okay, that's pretty close. And we have 22 days. And do we have the option to hire superior mounts? Increase our travel speed for free? Let's do it. We probably could have made some of those other hunts that we missed out on if we had done the superior mounts, because we'd gotten pretty close to some of them. But, you know, at the end of the day, it's not the end of the war. It's fighting. Yeah, that'd be awesome. Like fighting with the rebels, and Robert offers you like Maya Stone and some old Connington land, you know? Like some land that he strips away from some people that fought with the Targaryens. That'd be pretty cool. Or even like going and fighting against the Greyjoys in a Greyjoy rebellion, and then you get landed out in the Iron Islands and have to deal with that. It'd be pretty cool. It's just like such a new concept to like Crusader Kings. I'm interested to see how it rolls with the game. I think it'll be fun. I hope the developers aren't like, I hope it doesn't like throw them off a lot, because Donald leaves our entourage. That's alright. But I just hope it doesn't like you know, like make the game all and make it so they can't really do as, I don't know anything about developing or modding. But they're pretty good. They normally get out the updates and stuff pretty quick. Have you ever played any of the other mods like Elder Kings, like the Skyrim one? Or should I say the Elder Scrolls ones? Not Skyrim. And there's also, I think, a Lord of the Rings one? I'm not sure what that one is. What that one would be called. Ooh, what's that flower? The 300 learning lifestyle. We will do that immediately. I've played the Realms of Exile. How was that one? I had a buddy asking about that the other day. About the Lord of the Rings one. Oh, that wasn't us. But someone gained a little bit of gold. We did gain some nice learning lifestyle on this hunt. You cannot win them all, that's fine. It's got a lot less finished than a Game of Thrones. That's what I've kind of gotten the feel of from like the Elder Kings and just like a few other ones. That the Game of Thrones one, and just my like brief experience playing vanilla, that the Game of Thrones one is just like a much more fleshed out experience than some of the others. They do a great job. Let's give Royce, our 11-year-old son, a guardian. How about it? Let's come down to the first person we know, Dowin. Here we go. I wonder if there's someone... Recruit as spy? Stop putting everything in your mouth. Get 100 learning lifestyle, and we should get a perk here soon. Made a friend with young Allard. Takes to 7. I can go inside again. That was nice. That has ended. Lady Wyla gained some experience. Mine to mold young Robar is the last arrived at Runestone. I'm not sure where he was before. But maybe he was off being a squire. I think is what he was probably doing. So we got that learning lifestyle perk. We will come in here, learn on the job, unlock. Exit through there. And we are still just cruising on. See if there's anything in our realm we can upgrade. Might start trying to help our vassals a little. Upgrade some of their city holdings. we've got some territory up here. The Cold Water, the Red Gully Grey Glen. Focusing on that claim. Are they fighting over here? What's happening? The Tyranny of King. That's not going to go well for you. The sisters against the whole... Like, what did you think was going to happen? They've got 10% of their troop count. What are you doing? Silly little sisters. Oh, hold on. 1 second. I'm getting a little phone call. Whoops, so I am going to have to run real quick. I will be back sooner rather than later. I will absolutely be live again today. Gotta go take care of some things real quick. So I'm going to save the game real fast. And I just want to say thank you for everybody for tuning in. Thanks, Sven, for chatting and hanging out. Appreciate you. And I will catch everybody later. Thank you again for tuning in. And have a good one. I'll try and be live again around 4, 3, sometime this afternoon. But thank you very much, and I will see everybody later. I gotta go handle some things really quickly.